Hello and welcome to the final round of the Swiss. So this is round 5 and we've got James Walmsley on the left and we have Keprith on the right.
And I'm here. Hello.
And Richard's here.
You didn't introduce me this time.
Oh, he always sounds so upset to be here.
Oh, man.
Okay, Richard's here too, guys.
Hi.
Hi. So anyway, as I was saying, James is playing Greyjoy Winter and Keb is playing Bara Fealty. So you've been playing Greyjoy Winter quite a lot recently, haven't you, Richard?
Yep.
How are you finding it?
Well, actually, I've been playing the earlier version of James's deck.
Okay.
But I wasn't playing King Balon in that one. Well, you know, I was just trying it out.
You were trying out old Balon?
No, well, I don't think it even had Balon.
Oh.
That's by the by. But yeah, James playing Greyjoy Winter. It's called No Econs for You.
Okay.
And it has a lot of location hate. 3 newly made lord, 3 put to the torch, 3 we do not sow.
So not the best matchup for Keb here then?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, it's so it's Bara. So obviously, you know, he's going to be trying to have the chamber out. He's going to be wanting to have, well, I mean, you can see we've got 3 locations down there: Red Keep, Top of Mott's Armory, got his Rose Road out, the Fiery Followers. I mean, if I was Keb, I'd be quite tempted to play Marched here.
You think Bara plays Marched? Not normally.
Not normally, but it'd be nice if they had. And yeah, just on James's side here, we've got Euron, a 9 Mines, and a Rose Road.
So some background here. Obviously, most people know who Keb and Whammer are. You know, power couple of thrones. And but what has actually happened is James has been working on this deck for a while, and he built Keb's deck the night before. So Keb wasn't actually 100% sure what everything was in the deck.
Yeah.
Like, he was a bit confused of Storm's End, like, what's this card, you know? So James had the advantage in this matchup.
In that he built Keb's deck.
Well, yeah. You know, so let's not let him get away with that one.
Yeah, that's true. James does have a bit of an advantage here. So
I played Keb in the round before this, in round 4.
And he smashed it, didn't he?
Yep. Anyway, I was going to say Keb had no idea really of what James's deck was all about and what it did. So again, disadvantage for Keb, advantage James, and I'm sure that's the only way James will win.
Yeah, definitely.
He needs this advantage, doesn't he?
Plot-wise then, what we've got at the top there, Richard, I think that's a noble cause, is it, on James's side?
Yep.
And I believe Keb just used building orders to get a reducing location, which he's just played out there.
Probably not looking for a reducing location, probably looking for the throne or the chamber, the painted table.
You'd imagine so, wouldn't you?
Which is going around the social media as the IKEA set.
That's quite a recent phrase, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I saw it for the first time about 10 minutes ago in our group chat.
No. People have been calling it that for days.
Oh, days?
Days.
Wow.
Ever since that characterless deck.
That was like insane, that deck.
Yep.
Who needs characters, right?
Keb's got 2 Stannis.
He does.
Seems good.
It does. And milks Euron.
That's actually, a
very good idea.
Yeah, Keb must have been pretty pleased to have that milk in hand.
You would be, wouldn't you?
You know, Euron, we do not sow, put to the torches. I do admit, at the end of my game against Keb, I did say you'll be playing Whammer in the next round for the King of Swiss. He's playing 3 put to the torch. He's playing 3 we do not sow, 3 newly made lords, and make sure you look after them locations.
So basically, Keb has a bit of an advantage too.
No.
Him.
I levelled the playing field.
Okay.
See, Keb, looking at King Balon there.
To be fair, like, how many people have ever seen King Balon in play? I think I'd have to look at him too.
I seriously think King Balon need more play. People should play him more.
I must admit, when you play him against me, he is a pain in the butt. It's like, King Balon, he's not as bad as the old Balon. Yes, he is.
Yeah, but the thing is, the old Balon, he's really good at getting you unopposed challenges through. However, King Balon, you can use him twice in one challenge phase, and then when you're coming up against Stannis, you really want that action advantage from your character.
Yeah, that's true. You don't have the kneel. Just a little look at the board, what's been going on. So Kev did an intrigue challenge with the Fiery Followers, which was unopposed. He managed to take the Risen from the Sea from James's hand. Then went in with a military challenge, which was unopposed. And James claimed the Chud. James just doing a military challenge there, which was unopposed.
Oh.
So reactions, we do not sow the milk off of Euron, and he's put to the torch the Red Keep.
The one you want to steal.
Yeah. The military was unopposed, so Keb's taken the dupe off of Stannis.
Wow, that's brutal.
That was pretty harsh.
That's gonna change the game.
Yeah. So James gone with an intrigue here, with Euron, getting Euron's reactions here. So he pillages.
He doesn't want that. He doesn't want the King's Road.
No, doesn't want the King's Road. Keb attempts to give him the King's Road that he just pillaged, but James having none of it. Takes the Red Keep, and finally goes in with a power challenge of King Balon. Getting lots of unopposed and power claim here. And because Keb did an intrigue and a military and not a power, James can trigger the Red Keep to draw himself some cards. So I'd say that was definitely a good round for James there.
Strong start, could win him the game.
Yeah. I mean, look, he's already on seven power after one turn, and that's just what Greyjoy do, isn't it? You can get that rush with Greyjoy.
You can.
And it can surprise someone who's not quite ready for it, I think.
Yeah, I think, with a deck like Greyjoy Winter and Greyjoy Fealty, once you get one of those two, King Balon or Euron out, they're very, very powerful characters, and they'll quite often swing you a game.
I mean, Balon being able to do those two challenges, he's already got 2 power on him.
It's going to be really good in this Stannis look.
Yeah, I think James probably needs to get more protection on the board, though.
You've got an iron mind for military claim.
That's true.
And he knows Bara doesn't normally run March. He knows this Bara definitely doesn't run March.
That's true. He'd know for definite that Keb isn't running Valar, or if he is running Valar on things.
Well, he's just going to rub it in now. He's going to play.
I know. I was just going to say the plots.
How
first
mean.
Snow. What's Keb played there? Is that Noble?
I think it came up as Noble on the screen, so I am assuming it's Noble.
Okay.
A little bit of a gold choke going on with Winter plot. Duped Balon. Seems good.
Yeah. Got that protection on the board. So we've got that protection on the board, and newly made Lord has come jumping out.
He's become really, really popular lately.
He has, hasn't he?
Yep.
Surprisingly. Getting rid of Keb's Top of Mott Armory there. So, I mean, earlier I was planning on telling you what Top of Mott's Armory did, just in case you weren't sure, but he's not even on the board now.
James has got rid of a lot of locations already, and we haven't even started turn 2.
Yeah.
Marshalling. Well, turn 2 challenges, I should say.
James, you are mean.
Leave him alone. This is just normal Greyjoy play.
No, this is just James being mean.
Stop it.
If this was you and I was Keb, I would be cross.
I was going to say, this is like 1 year of bitterness from you, having me smashed you with all these Greyjoy decks over time, and this bitterness is just coming out.
Wait. Let's just go back a second.
Yeah.
Smashing me?
Yeah.
No.
I only let you win in tournaments.
Well, I beat you at home occasionally.
Yep.
And sometimes I beat you at cards too.
Of course.
2 seconds, isn't it? What do you think Ked's going to marshal?
Possibly something which involves a fealty discount. See what I did there? I inferred it.
Well done. Well, did we say it was Noble? We did, didn't we? Yeah.
It could be a Bob.
It could be.
What else is loyal and Bara characters?
Loyal, Noble, Sleece?
Possibly
Shireen?
Shireen.
Seems a bit
Probably not running New Davos.
I can't remember that.
Could be running New Davos. Probably not running New Davos.
No, I think this deck was basically a very,
traditional
Bara, traditional Bara, yeah.
With Storm's End, it did have Storm's Ending.
What does that even do?
spend a power basically and put 2 power on character from winning Dom? Or words to that effect?
Oh yeah, that was quite a good one, wasn't it?
Oh, Mel. How did we forget about Mel? Of all the characters.
Well, she's not loyal, which
she? Oh, no, she's
indicates
not, yeah.
that there is another big loyal card in hand. Because Kev took a little while to decide there. I think that he's probably got a Bob in hand and couldn't decide between the Mel and the Bob.
That makes sense. But who are you going to kneel out?
Going for Balon.
Double Balon.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, of course it does. Can't get 2 challenges off with the same character. Gonna have to kneel out your other 2 characters if you want to be involved in more challenges. Stannis has a Lightbringer. He's got renown now.
Go, Kev. Another milk on the Euron there. Brilliant.
It feels like this is going to slow James down rather than take control of the game. You know, something going to die here, you'd think.
Yeah.
On Keb's side.
Well, first nose triggered, so the fire followers are back to hand. But at least Keb can play them out next turn now to get that law trigger.
Yep.
But I think
Unless Mel dies.
Unless Mel dies.
Who would you keep?
Yeah, who would you keep?
Would
you keep Stannis or Mel? I guess Mel's got more like actions and stuff because Stannis. Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess it's Stannis is going.
Stannis is gone. Kev knows what he's doing. Who are we to argue?
Yeah.
Kev got in a lot of reps with Bara.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, he knows exactly what he's doing. Played Bara in so many tournaments, different types of Bara. When I played in Stevenage, Kev played Bara against me then.
Smashed her?
Well, possibly.
I like hearing stories about how you got beaten.
Yeah, this is clearly the worst part of commentating.
That I get to remind you.
James played another We Do Not Say.
Oh, yes, he has.
You could say that James is so lucky to be drawing all this, but he's got all of this in his deck. He's playing 3 Put to the Torch. He's playing 3 Newly Made Lords. He's playing 3 We Do Not Say. So he's going to have, much more access to them than you might normally expect.
Yeah.
There's a 1 in 6 chance he's going to have an event that destroys your location because he's got 6 in his deck in event form.
Very true. Just a quick look at the boards there while Richard was talking. Kev did a... No, that's all right. Kev did a power challenge, which was unopposed and got the claim there as well. And then Kev also won Dom. So Kev's up to 4 now and James is on 8.
Considering it was 7-2 end of the first round, now it's 8-4. Kev won that round 2-1.
Yeah.
But the board
Slight
state...
increase.
The board state is slightly worse. So,
Kev's just having to discard a few cards for the reserve.
Well, not Moon Boy.
Apparently so. Now, if I was James here, I mean, he's playing Greyjoy. I'd assume he's playing Marched. I'd probably March here, wouldn't you?
Marched?
Yeah, get rid of the Mel off the board. Oh, okay, Famine.
Famine.
I guess
Hinder Kev's ability to put things back on the board.
Yeah. Maybe he's not playing March then. Or maybe he was just being nice and didn't want to make Kev cry. Because that would make me cry if you marched my Mel.
Yeah, but you're overly sensitive.
Wow.
You cry if someone even quivers the bottom lip.
That's true, actually. Yeah, I'm not good. If someone starts crying, I'm like, oh no, don't cry, I'm gonna cry too.
Yeah. So, well, Kev got another Law trigger out.
Yeah, the fire followers from earlier.
James is really, really desperate to get that newly made Lord down on his knees. But
I mean, why wouldn't you choose newly made Lord, right?
A reasonable power icon.
And Kev getting out the Iron Throne there as well. I'm assuming he didn't have any characters in hand that he could put out with the famine, with only 3 gold.
Yeah, the issue is now James has got 2 claim.
Yeah.
Lots of econ.
Oh my god, how many... What's he got there? He got Rose Road, Kings Road, 2 reducers, and now a reducer chud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greyjoy at its finest.
Indeed. And what's that there he's got?
Black Wind's crew.
Ah, pillage!
Has pillage, yes. Has pillage. Pillage is an awesome keyword.
Especially in Greyjoy.
Well, it's good when you've got Euron out and Euron's firing.
Exactly.
Because, anything that gets pillaged is fair game. I mean, everyone dreamed of pillaging the Arbor. and then stealing it.
Yeah. Huh, Gabby, do you remember that time that I did that to you?
I remember a time when I Dracarys Gabby like 4 or 5 times in one match.
Do ya? I've not heard you tell this story 5 times before.
Anyway, focus on the game. Euron's been nightmares. He ain't stealing shit this turn.
Nope. Keb did an intrigue with the fire followers and then did a power with Mel. James doing a military, 2 claim, so Mel and fire followers off the board, and then a power. So all the unopposed, all claim. And he didn't lose an power challenge this turn, so he does trigger the red keep to draw 2 cards.
So James got all the economy, all the draw, all the characters, all the power tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Doesn't look good.
So it looks like we're going to have a King of Swiss.
Yes.
James Wormsley.
Yes.
Hero of the common man.
Yeah.
Quillen Tankard Curmudgeon.
He's got Valar.
Yeah. Valar happened.
Valar happened.
He's got like 16 iron mines on his back row. That's not going to hurt that much. Of course.
I know.
It's not going to hurt Keb at all.
I thought it would. I don't know. I thought Keb would have done it earlier.
Why?
I don't know. I think because Balon wasn't duped earlier. Euron wasn't duped earlier. There's only 1 iron mine.
Okay. Well, you know, them the breaks. Sometimes it's just nice to hang on a bit. But then Keb wasn't to know James was going to play first no.
Yeah.
Because Keb didn't know what James's plot deck was.
He's got fish whiskers out. And it's a winter plot.
Yeah, this is no longer funny, is it?
Oh no.
Oh well.
James, you're an evil man.
One might go as far to say he's a bit of a bastard in this game.
Does that mean we've got a new bastard? Does that mean you're not the bastard anymore?
Well, no, Calvin's a bastard.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Calvin won a prize for being the biggest bastard in the Brighton charity event.
That's because he's a bastard.
Yeah, but you're the bastard.
Yeah, maybe. Keb's not going to have anything to bring this game back. This game is over, unfortunately. No, there you go.
Yeah,
we show the hand.
Nothing really.
Stannis
Dead
in hand.
Stannis.
Jamesy pretending to be interested when all he can think about is, yes, I fucking won! I'm the King of Swiss! Shake the hand.
Alright, so that's the end of the game, guys. Well done to James for winning. And
Well done, James.
We'll bring the next video out sometime beginning next week. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Goodbye.